Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Majority with your host, the guy with more hair on his head than your bathroom sink, Gabe Turk. Sit down, everybody. Thank you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Majority. My name is Gabe Turk, and this is the game show where knowing the crowd can help you win big. I'm so happy you're with us tonight. We have 100 USDC on the line tonight. We have 28 contestants, so you have great odds of finishing in the top 10 in our game tonight. Just a reminder, the chat is open. We've got some people hitting it right now. Feel free to chime in there if you want to. Also, don't forget to follow us on socials, majority.fun on Instagram, majority_fun on X. And one other reminder, don't forget to refer your friends. The referral link is in the upper right corner of your app. And we will be qualifying people for these referrals weekly. So up until Thursday at midnight, this Thursday at midnight, you can still qualify for next week's sweepstakes, or raffle rather. So make sure that you refer your friends. And in order to qualify for that, your people need to play in 2 games and get at least 300 IQ points. Let's get into the rules. So in Majority, you are going to be given tonight 12 hard-hitting questions. And those questions are going to come in 2 different flavors. So you're going to have Majority questions and surprisingly popular questions. When you see the Majority questions, your job is to answer what you think the majority of people are going to say. Straightforward. Surprisingly popular questions, you're going to put in what you think, and then you're going to estimate how much of the population of today's game answered the same way you did. Don't forget also, timing matters. Speed matters in these questions. So think it through, but don't wait too long. You don't want to look like a dodo bird, all right? So with that, we're going to get started with our 12 questions in 3, 2, 1, go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, are you excited? I am. We're going to do things a little different tonight. We're going to do the questions first. I think that makes way more sense. Let's talk about the questions. Let's see how those shook out. And then let's dig in to the top of the charts to see who took home the sweet, sweet moolah. So our first question tonight, which of these do most people think is the biggest ripoff, but still pay for it anyway? Number one was movie theater snacks. You know, I used to do that. I used to just pay for it. I thought it was the right thing to do to buy stuff at the movie theater. But now I just bring my own. My wife has a huge purse, multiple huge purses, and you could store a lot in there. So you hit Walmart first, and then you go see whatever you're going to see. Anyway, I get it. Airport food second, printer ink. Yeah, printer ink's crazy. Printer ink's a joke. We need to talk to Big Printer and see what's going on with that. Our second question, a surprisingly popular question. Have you gone an entire day without looking in a mirror? This is surprising. 10 people said yes. That's crazy. How do you not look in a mirror? What if you go to the bathroom? You just happen to glance at it. I think we got a lot of liars on the game tonight. Okay, good for you all. I'm a little more vain, as you can tell by my nicely coiffed hair. Number three, pick the thing most people secretly judge others for at the grocery store. Too many items in the express lane. That's a big one. Number two was leaving their cart in the middle of the aisle. Yeah, that's a joke. Or in the parking lot. Like, what are you doing? Just be a good human being and put the dang thing back. And then paying with coins. Yeah, hopefully those days are going to be gone soon. I think pennies are already out, right? Do you floss at least 5 times a week? No, was a surprisingly popular answer. Yeah, I don't. Personally, I can't even do the dance to floss, let alone use it in my teeth. I never floss. I tell my dentist I floss, but I don't. I think a lot of us fit in that same boat, and that's great. Which of these would most people say is the hardest thing to do with a straight face? Watch someone trip without laughing. Yeah, it's impossible. Listen to a bad joke from your boss, gotta laugh. Sing happy birthday in a group, you're smiling. And get your ID photo taken. Yeah, that's a tough one too. All right, have you ever pretended to know a song and just hummed along? 100%! We've never had this before in the show. All of you answered yes. Good, we've all done that before. We're all in the same boat. I do sometimes look up lyrics though if I think it's going to be a hot pop song, so that if I find myself in a public arena, I can either say the lyrics or correct people on what the incorrect lyrics that they were singing are. Just a personal habit. Choose what most people would panic about losing for 24 hours. Yeah, nearly 100% here said their phone. Number two is their car. We had Wi-Fi, hot water, air conditioning. Personally, think about that. What if you lost? Not like your car went away because it was getting fixed. What if you lost your car for a day? That'd be insane. So anyway, yeah, their phone 18, I see that. People calling, you got emergencies to deal with, or your boss or whatever. Hey, this is great. Question number 8. Do you use your phone while sitting on the toilet? Another 100%er, 19 of us, or all of the respondents, at least for this one, said yes. Which of these is the most stressful everyday task? Returning a phone call you've been avoiding. Super stressful. Hello, Mr. Turk. We're here to collect a debt. No! Yeah, you don't want to take those phone calls. Finding something to watch on TV, that's also pretty tough. And then parallel parking. There's a lot. Parallel parking is a lot of pressure, isn't it, everybody? Do you frequently go to the fridge and stare inside, then close it and open it again, hoping something new has appeared? Yes. Yes was the right answer there, or the winning answer. Number 11, does AI excite you more than it scares you? Surprisingly popular question. Scares me more. So we had, that was the winning response there with 11, scares me more. 12, which of these is the most suspicious thing to buy by itself at a store? Yeah, 100%. Everybody's right on this one. Duct tape and rope. Now, I have done that before at Ace Hardware, and I got a couple of weird looks from the guy behind the counter, but judging by the way he looked, he wasn't any stranger to duct tape and rope anyway. So, with that, everybody, that wraps up our questions. Let's dive in to, let's do the top 5 today with a big prize pool like this. Let's see who our winners are. So, let's start at number 5. Number 5 was user 9821, or 9,821, with 926 IQ points, taking home 7 USDC. Congratulations, 9821. Number 4, pretty heavy hitter on the top of the charts usually, CSG, 950 IQ points, taking home 9 USDC. And number 3, we had this was a tie, but we have a tiebreaker based on time of response. So the number 3 winner is Time Walker with 957 IQ points, taking home 12 USDC. And coming in 14 seconds faster total, number 2, ABG, 957 IQ points, taking home 20 USDC. And our number 1 spot with 1,058 IQ points, the Goon Goon. I added the Goon, but Goon Goon with 1,058 IQ points, taking home 35 USDC. Congratulations to all of our winners. Don't forget, 2 hours after this, you're going to be able to go in and claim your winnings. We'll release those funds to you, and you can add those to your app. We will be back on at 7:30 this coming Thursday. It'll be our Valentine's Day special, so maybe I'll wear my finest robe for you. I thank you so much for joining us tonight. This has been Majority, the game where knowing the crowd can help you win big. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.